Good evening, sir. What? I'm sorry.
Here.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Amada's message? I don't know what she could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now. Let me bring you up to speed. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bug... When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of... I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one... I can't do that. Not officially, at least. As much as some of the rebels would like to talk with you, the Overseer said you weren't welcome back. Of course, if you survived whatever's out there, none of us could stop you if you really wanted to cause problems. But I'd prefer if you don't. But out of respect to your dad, I could turn a blind eye. You could slip out. Well, okay.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Holy crap, you're crazy!
Don't you know enough to stay away? I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened, and all the chaos and... I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna... Watch it, will you?
Damn, look who's coming. It takes some real balls coming. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself because you're a... I bet she'd thank you herself, but she and I ain't exactly on... But I tell you, because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same... Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck. You and your dad had to... I heard old Stanley complaining. Nothing too bad. Of course, if that happened. The damn goat said I'm a barber. I'll start a gang, of course. Why, hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll... Yeah, well, get us out of here and we'll see, won't we?
Oh my God, you're back! You got... Oh, thank you! Chaos doesn't even... People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before. And... What? You know what? Never mind. What's important is that now we know that we were lied to all our lives. And even now, when we most need help, the Overseer still won't let us try to communicate with the... Are you honestly comparing maybe we should look for help with stay in an... Obviously, I don't know what's out there, but it can't hurt to take a look, right? And all this time, we're living in a tiny world that's been falling apart for 200 years. If we don't take a chance out there... But none of that can happen while my father's got the place locked down. Please. The real problems came after you two left. The injured... Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You...
Another... Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate. But of course, with your father's departure from the vault, and so he named me the new vault.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing. I never thought you'd be back.
You never should have left, kid. Now...
Oh!
Over here!
Oh!
Well, done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Well, that's too bad. I assume Jonas and your father were... Spoken like some... Jonas was leaving with your father. Their and then, our home. The last safe, pure bastion of... I'm trying to say... Don't destroy humanity's last chance. I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little. But, my God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed. And you expect me to believe that the only... I suppose it would allow them to stay alive, and we could still keep the vault as our safe haven. But it'd require a new type of leader. And I know only one person.
It's good to see you again.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
You did it! I just heard. My father says... You and him? Civil? I expected you to... But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, it's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid... There are still so many things to repair and a lot of bad feelings to mend. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation... Please, if you really want to help... We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault... So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with...
I never thought you'd be back. Goodbye. We'll miss you.
Goodbye. We'll miss you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
Good riddance. Get out.
Nothing?
I hope things are going well with you. Hey, sir.